What's up, beautiful people? I am Michael Fletcher, aka Michael Locks the God. I am a actor, musician, model, audio engineer, sound designer, whatever I need to be. And today, in this little video, I'm going to talk about noise gate, the importance of noise gate, and actually what it is and how to do it. At least how I do it. So right here, if you're looking on the screen, I'm using Logic Pro. In this one, I use several different DAWs, but this is by far my favorite. So we have a little sample right here.
So check this out. This is how you properly put on a noise gate on your vocals. Yeah.
Okay, so we got the sample. So let me just loop this right here. All right. And so if you notice, you can hear in the background that there is a TV from the other room on. Let me play it again.
So check this out. This is how you properly put on a noise gate on your vocals. Yeah.
So you can clearly hear it. And it's in between these spots right here. Hold on, let me make this bigger. You can see this wave file. So here's the sound. Make it just a little bit bigger. Move this over. Okay, so in between these spots, especially like right in here in this area, towards the end, you hear a lot of the TV noise. So what we're going to do is we're going to make sure that this track is highlighted. Then we'll go up here to the mixer, and right here it's already highlighted right beside the stereo out track. So we're going to go right here and we're going to go into dynamics, and your dynamics is the first thing that you want to control when you have vocals. So we're going to go into dynamics, and we're going to go into noise gate, open it up. So right here you got your threshold, your reduction, your attack, your hold, your release. You got characteristics, your hysteresis, and the look ahead. But what we're going to focus on right now, we're going to focus on the threshold. And we're not going to talk about the reduction. We're just going to leave it at a negative 100 decibels. And we're going to turn the attack down to 0 milliseconds or whatever, because we want a quick attack. And what the attack is how much and how fast that this noise gate attacks the beat, or the vocals, excuse me, not beat, but the vocals. So you want it quick. You want it to be able to open and close as sooner than you want it to be later. So yeah, the attack, you want it to be quick. At least I do for this one. There's some occasions where you might want a slower attack. It just depends on what you're working on and what the project you're working on. And the hold, we're just gonna keep it at 40 milliseconds, and the release at 10 milliseconds. But right here, so if you think about a noise gate, so what it does is opens and closes on noises. So when you have your main words that you're saying in your vocals, when you take like a deep breath with like, or just any like just noise that's in between your words on your vocals or your lyrics, or any dead air, it's gonna close on that, so you're not hearing that. So when I say something, it's going to immediately open, so it allows us to hear it, but then when there's no words, it closes. So I'm gonna let you hear what it is. Normally what I do with the threshold, I turn it all the way up to 0 dB, and we're going to play this, and you notice that you don't hear anything. That's because I got the threshold all the way down. And what the threshold is, it's like a ceiling. So when you set the threshold to a certain spot or space, then whatever it's at, the sound cannot cross that barrier. It's like another gate. So we're gonna go ahead and play this, and we're gonna open this and just slowly go up.
Oh, G.
And you see how, if you notice right here where it says open, close in this middle section, it's going to keep going back and forth. When it's open, it's going to light up green. When it closes, it lights up green. So we're going to keep on going because it sounds robotic.
So check this out. This is how you properly put on a noise gate on your vocal. Yeah. So check this out. This is how you properly put on a noise gate on your vocals. Yeah. So check this out.
So
this is how you properly.
We got this sounding pretty good. If you notice that that it's a whole lot more clear. It sounds like there's not a whole lot of hiss, especially when I'm not saying anything in between the words. So this looks good. I mean, it sounds good. And I'm gonna go ahead and look ahead about a millisecond. And this goes ahead and like kind of predicts what it's doing.
So check this out. This is how you properly put on a noise gate on your vocals. Yeah.
Yeah, so you can see right there, just that quick and that easy, how you don't hear the TV in the background. You don't hear no extra noise. You may hear a little hiss in my voice or with the vocals or whatever, but there's other things, other effects that we could put on there. We can also take out bad frequencies by doing a EQ compression and different things like that. But right now we're just focusing on the noise gate. This is the first thing that I do with my vocals when I'm working on a project. This is the main thing that a lot of people does, because you want to be able to stop that noise from coming through the things that you don't want, so you have better vocals and it sounds better for the mix. And everybody does it a little different. Like I said, the threshold is like a ceiling. The reduction lets you know how much decibels it is. Your attack is how much it goes, how much this effect works, so to speak. So you want a quick attack, at least I do on this as an example, and it's going to hold for 40 milliseconds before it does anything else, and then it releases at 10 milliseconds. We're not going to go over the characteristics or none of that. The look ahead is where it goes ahead and looks ahead and kind of like predicts what it's going to do. And the hysteresis also helps with this. So I just normally I leave the hysteresis alone. I really don't have to do anything with that. And that's how we noise gate vocals right there. That is just a basic understanding on it. We can go into more depth or whatever, but this is just a quick video to help y'all understand exactly what a noise gate is, how to use it, at least some of these functions. I don't know everything about this. I'm still learning myself. However, I understand the gist of it and the fundamentals of noise gating, and it really helps you have better control over your lyrics. So where the next thing I would probably do on this, or note that I would do, would be putting a compressor on it, so to make sure that the vocals, or if anything is any words or any waves of the sound is too high, I kind of bring them all, it's kind of like squishes it down and makes them all one level. That way I have better even more control over the lyrics. And then I would do an EQ compression, then I would do some time delay effects, like a delay, echo, reverb, or things like that. And I will go over some more of those videos as well. I will go over compression. I will go over EQ sweeping. I will go over time-based effects and channel busing. Because for years I put time based effects straight on the track, and I didn't realize that it was a no-no, that you're supposed to bust it out and have it on its own track, so that way you have more control over that effect, as well as it not being so rough on your processor. So I hope y'all got something out of this day. I hope it made it a little bit easier for y'all to understand this if you didn't know. Like I said, I will be making more content on this because I want to help artists as much as possible get the best sound out of their music, out of their craft. And yeah, we're just going to keep on doing what we're doing, baby. You know what I'm saying? So make sure you like the video, follow and subscribe if you haven't already, and be blessed, everybody.